This is the Pixel 9 Pro XL and this is the iPhone 16 Pro Max. And if you confuse them, I totally get that. This is the most iPhone-like Pixel ever. It has flat sides and the only big visual difference is the camera system on the back. But which one should you go for and what are the pros and cons of each one? Hey guys, Vic here with PhoneArena, and just in terms of size, both are big phones, but the iPhone is a bit slimmer, and I prefer that. Now in the hand, both feel nice, thanks to those chamfered edges. They weigh about the same, but the iPhone is a bit more top-heavy. Now it also gets a slightly bigger screen. 6.9 inches versus 6.8 inches on the Pixel, but honestly that's barely noticeable. I do like these super slim bezels on the iPhone. They look very cool, especially if you use your phone without a case. The screen on the Pixel, however, can get slightly brighter outdoors, while the iPhone has another advantage. It can drop to just 1 nit at night, so it's easier on the eyes in bed. Now, most of you are probably curious which one has the better camera. The camera specs are really similar. 48 megapixel main camera on the iPhone, 50 megapixel on the Pixel, 48 megapixel ultra-wide camera on both, and a 5x zoom camera, 12 megapixel on the iPhone and 48 megapixels on the Pixel. But what about the photos? Well, during the day, the iPhone almost always captures brighter photos, while the Pixel goes for a darker look. I like the Pixel style better, that's personal preference. When you look closer, detail is also a bit rough and artificially sharpened on the iPhone, while the Pixel gives you more natural, softer detail. And at night, these two flip roles a bit. The Pixel now consistently takes brighter pictures, while the iPhone goes for darker shots. Look closer and you see some strong noise reduction on the Pixel, but notice how because of that you actually lose a bit of detail, while the iPhone has a bit more noise but preserves the detail better. Honestly, it's a toss-up between the two at night. The Pixel looks a bit cleaner, but because of how bright the photos are, they almost no longer feel like night shots at all. And the iPhone also could do better with the processing. Some photos look bad because of its excessive sharpening. So that's the main camera, but what about the ultra-wide? The iPhone has a new 48 megapixel snapper, finally matching the Pixel, and here are some shots we took with both of them. During the day, I prefer the softer look and warmer colors in the Pixel most of the time, but in this last shot of the beach, the Pixel just lost the color and the iPhone looks better. So the Pixel can be a bit inconsistent like that. The big benefit of this new 48 megapixel camera on the iPhone is supposed to be an improvement for low light photos. But just look at that, the Pixel gets much more light. But again, I would also argue that the Pixel loses a bit from the nighttime mood as it's so bright, and the iPhone captures that a bit better. Both phones also have a 5x zoom camera with mostly similar quality. The iPhone captures sharper images here too, but Google really missed an opportunity here. With the iPhone, you can use the 5x zoom camera to take some stunning close-up portrait photos, and you don't have that option on the Pixel. Of course, you can also shoot RAW photos on both of these and get just the look you want. Just take a look at the speed. The iPhone is so much faster taking these pictures, and you can open them right away, while with the Pixel, that takes more than 5 seconds to even load the picture. The iPhone also adds a new JPEG XL compression to RAW files, so you can get a full 48 megapixel RAW file at a size of about 20 megabytes, which is 4 times smaller than before. And everything just feels a bit faster on the iPhone. Trimming a video happens instantly, and even super demanding tasks like the new 4K 120 work great. On the Pixel, you have to wait for everything, and it just gets tedious quickly, especially for photo processing. That probably has something to do with the Google Tensor chip. For daily tasks, it's just fine, but throw something more demanding at it and it goes out of breath easily. And take a look at the benchmarks. The iPhone is just way faster. The Pixel comes with a 5000 mAh battery, while the iPhone has a nearly 4700 capacity. We had to see what those numbers mean in real life, so we ran our 3 in-house battery tests. On the lightest web browsing test, the Pixel got a score of nearly 19 hours, while the iPhone lasted way longer, at nearly 22 hours and 40 minutes. That's a big difference. For YouTube video streaming, the iPhone lasted a full hour more than the Pixel at nearly 10 hours and a half. And for 3D gaming, the iPhone once again had the upper hand, lasting 12 hours and 4 minutes, exactly 2 hours longer than the Pixel. Overall, we estimate that the iPhone 16 Pro Max has a screen time of around 8 hours and 30 minutes, compared to 7 hours and 18 minutes on the Pixel. Charging, however, is a bit faster on the Pixel. We measured that the iPhone can charge at a speed of about 27 watts, which is about the same as the past few iPhones, while the Pixel is just a bit faster. In real life, we measured that in half an hour it gets 63% back on the Pixel and 57% back on the iPhone. A full charge takes 1 hour and 23 minutes on the Pixel and 1 hour and 42 minutes on the iPhone. Finally, we could talk about AI, but with the iPhone there is just not much to say about it. The Pixel already has cool features like Gemini built right in, and photo tricks like Add Me and Photo Reimagine, and it's had other features like voice recording summaries for a while the iPhone is still expected to get them later on. Even then, the iPhone will only support one language, English, while the Pixel works with a bunch of other languages. So which one should you go for? Well, if photography is your calling and you want the best battery life, the iPhone still feels a beat ahead. But if you want the latest and coolest AI tricks, the Pixel is the one that has them. And which one are you picking? Let me know in the comments. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.